Hey guys, welcome to Vlogs Weekly. So this weekend I am heading up to my summer spot for the weekend. And I am hopefully going to get some great pictures on the lake. It's supposed to be a really warm weekend. Right now here in my SUV, it says it is 20 degrees. Now this is my new SUV, guys. You guys haven't seen this before. But yeah, I've got a new SUV. It's a 2008 Equinox, and it's black, and it's got leather, so the leather in the summertime is not the greatest, as most of you guys probably know. You know, we got a sunroof here. I got the roof open right now. I turned off the air conditioner so you guys could hear me better. But, yeah, I'm just on my way up to pick up my wife from work and go up to our summer spot for the weekend. So this is a great weekend it's going to be. And I'm hoping to get lots of great shots. You know, I brought some products to review up there because it's a nice place to be. So I thought maybe in the gazebo I'll do some product reviews this weekend. And because I got to start doing more reviews on my channel. I know I've been slacking with the vlogs and the product reviews, but I'm hoping, guys, that I can actually put out some more for you guys. Especially now that it's summertime and summer's here, and a lot of the kids will be getting out of school. I know in the States this is their last week of school, and then they are out. So that is great. I know here in Toronto, a lot of the kids don't get out till the end of June. So you guys are lucky in the States. You guys get out so early. But yeah, the sun is actually nice. It's shining through the sunroof here. And it looks like the video's coming out pretty good. But yeah, it's really warm. It's 20 degrees. It was supposed to go up to 25 today. I don't know if it's going to get that high because it's already like, after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But, yeah, I'm just enjoying this weather. We actually had one day here in Toronto this week where it was 42 degrees in the afternoon. And it was like a scorcher. And it was like, all of a sudden, the day before it was like 20 degrees, the next day it was 42. So it just doubled in one day. And a lot of people were not ready for it. And, they had some cases of people fainting because they were still doing the regular stuff that that people do. Well, here we go. I am in traffic here on the Don Valley, and that's why they call it the Don Valley parking lot for a reason. Traffic in this city is crazy, and this is why I want to move out of the city. I want to move out maybe into the Newmarket area. Because here in Toronto, the traffic is just ridiculous. This Don Valley, very rarely, I work nights, and it moves at night, but not until after midnight. Some nights at 10:30, 11 o'clock, traffic is still backed up because the Blue Jays game got out, or a hockey game, or a basketball game, or a concert. And they're talking about putting in tolls, and they think that might help the congestion, but I don't think tolls are the answer. Everybody thinks money is the answer to everything, and I don't think so. People, they don't get it. What about the person that needs to get downtown but decides not to because they can't afford the tolls? I know what people are going to say. Well, if you can't afford, to drive, then don't drive. But some people need to drive, and this is crazy. So yeah, and it'd be closer for me to go to my job at night at the airport if I lived in Newmarket. But closer for my wife as well. She works out in actually close to Newmarket, so it'd be not a bad drive for her, and for me to go to the airport wouldn't be a bad drive either. But I am glad I work nights, especially in this traffic. There is the odd time where in the wintertime, I actually have to work a couple days, and you can see the difference. That traffic during the day and traffic at the night and during the night, what it's actually like, and it's like night and day, and it is night and day. But yeah, just sitting here on the Don Valley parking lot, waiting to get somewhere, and we're not going anywhere too fast, that's for sure. This is what it's like, and it's a Friday afternoon, so people are heading out of the city as well. So I didn't pick the greatest time to leave my house today because, yeah, it's Friday afternoon. People want to get up to their cottages. They're getting off work. You know, that's what it's like here in the big city. And I guess that's the price we have to pay to live in a big city, is all this traffic. But I'm really looking forward to this weekend and getting up to my summer place and just kicking back and relax and maybe having a nice cold drink. You guys know what I'm talking about. But not looking forward to this traffic, that's for sure. How about those Vancouver Canucks, guys? You guys following hockey? Because I know I am. I love the Vancouver Canucks. Now, I'm a diehard Leaf fan, but if we're going to see a Canadian team win the Cup, I would love to see Vancouver win it, because Vancouver deserves to win the Cup this year. Luongo is playing awesome, and you know, he needs to prove himself. If he doesn't prove himself now, he never will. And I think if they don't win the Stanley Cup, you might see Luongo get traded. And that's my prediction. Because everybody says he caves under pressure. Well, they already won their first game, 1-0. But that was a fluke, because it was like 13 seconds left in the game. And they scored and won. But it was going to go to overtime. And they lucked out. So, you know, hats off to Vancouver for digging themselves into that one. But I think Vancouver's going to win it in 6. That's what I call it. I call Vancouver in 6. Because Boston, I don't think they stand a chance. You know, as much as they want to win it, and they have a lot of heart and soul, I think Vancouver is going to take it this year. And I hope so. Now, I hear the other day they're talking about Toronto getting another team. And they're actually going to put forward an offer to the NHL saying that Toronto does want another hockey team. Now, they're talking about putting it up near Woodbine Racetrack, which would put it between the 416 and the 905 area codes here in the city. So it'll be farther than the Air Canada Centre, but it's still going to be within the 416. So they're going to put in a bid or a motion to get another team here in the city. Now, I know they've tried to put one in Hamilton, but Buffalo wants nothing to do with that because it's halfway to Buffalo. So we'll have to wait and see on this one. But I think, and Toronto can support another hockey team because Toronto is a diehard hockey city. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm hoping that we can get another team because, you know what, as much as I love the Leafs, they let me down every year. And it's sad because, you know, we're diehard Leaf fans here and we give it our all when we go to those games, man. Like, you know, and at the end of the year, we haven't made the playoffs since 2004. And that is kind of disappointing. And I know they're saying they made some big trades last year and, you know, it still didn't do anything. So, you know, we're hoping that maybe next year we can get at least to the playoffs. I would like to at least see some playoff hockey. But, hey. You know, you can't have everything. Now, here's a question for you guys. the summertime when it gets hot, do you guys put the air conditioning on now? I know it's not even, it's only the beginning of the summer, but now with the price of fuel the way it is, I find I don't put on the air conditioning half as much. Although I still like to put on the air conditioning because, you burn more fuel when you put on the air conditioning. The more things you got running in the vehicle, the more gas it burns. And I find that it burns considerably more gas with the AC full blast. What do you guys think? Do you guys still, with the price of fuel the way it is today, do you guys still use the same amount of air conditioning in your car as you normally do? Because I know I've cut back a bit because I know that the price of fuel here is ridiculous. Now I'm thinking of getting, our membership expired, but a Costco membership. Now we have a gas station, a Costco gas station, and it is 10 cents cheaper than going to your regular gas station. And it's not that far from where I live. It's like 10, 15 minutes. And I can go fill up there all the time and save 10 cents a liter. And we just have to renew our, Costco membership, and it's like $50 a year. So we're going to do that, but you should see the lineups. And it's causing such a big stink here in Toronto that the neighbors in the area are trying to get this gas station shut down. And so what they're proposing is Costco is to put in 4 more pumps. They want to put in 4 more pumps to try and relieve some of the congestion. And it is crazy. I was there on the weekend, and it was insane. Like, they must have 10 pumps, and the lineup for all these pumps was crazy. And people were lined up waiting to get this deal. And it is a decent deal. It's, 10 cents off a liter, which, is a considerable amount of savings when you think of, the price of gas. So it is worth it. Now, sitting in line waiting for gas, you might burn, but you know what? Shut your car off. But, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, I think I am going to do it. I'm going to get a Costco membership, and I'm going to start filling up there. Now, here's another way that I was thinking that we could get back at these gas stations for gouging us. And it's weird because you go to different towns and it's cheaper. Like, smaller towns is cheaper than if you go to a big city. I don't get that. You would think it'd be higher in a smaller city because the trucks have further to go into these small communities to fill up these gas stations. But it's just the opposite. So what I was thinking was we could all go to a certain gas station or just boycott one gas station. Like here in Canada, we have Petro-Canada. So if we were to boycott all Petro-Canadas for, say, a week, and just go to Shell and all the other gas stations, there's plenty of gas stations to go around, I think that might do something. And then maybe every week, pick another gas station to go to. Just boycott one certain gas station every week. And I think that would, bring down, eventually, the price of fuel. I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys think that might work? Let me know in the comments down below. Because I'm trying to come up with all these ideas and how we could try to bring the gas prices down. And us as a consumer, there's got to be something we can do. And right now we have to pay it because there's nowhere else to get fuel. So they got us hook, line, and sinker right now. So, we'll see. And do you know